Let's get into it. If you're new to my Twitch stream, watching this on replay, or if you are watching me on YouTube, you're one of the 4 people who are watching this on YouTube. This is actual play. There's no bells and whistles. I don't edit these videos. This is a live stream of me playing this game. This is my first time playing it. Not very first, my first campaign. My first Dynasty. So this is a lot of me figuring things out as we go. I haven't looked up any guides online. I haven't tried to figure things out ahead of time. I've just been playing this and sharing my experience with you, the viewer. We are trying to take over Ireland and reunite it in one kingdom. It has not been going well. Someone else has kind of done that job, and I'm now their lackey, so to speak. So that's where we're at. Is it good? Fuck no. But it's what's happening. So there's nothing else that can be said for that, really. Alright. So let me get back into the game here. I'm trying to get my mouse. It's a bit sensitive. I'm not used to it. I don't like it. Alright. Those are all my thoughts. So we just had our last character die. And now we are playing as Earl Laserdisc Optimuson. Which is not the first Laserdisc. I should have made them Laserdisc the second. He has an eye patch because he's a bit battered. Christ, he only has 1 child. Right, well, we're going to have to get some secondary spouses, aren't we? Alright. Who's this? Okay. Yeah, let's start making some allegiances. Send proposal. Let's start making some kids, some babies. And Anya. Thanking you. Alright, so a lot of my council has not been filled. Let's start fixing that. Court politics, yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so Marshal. Who's my best Marshal? Oh, damn, Pavel. You're a damn badass. Okay. Now he's my commander. Army commander, okay. Yeah. Assign. Spymaster, who is my sneakiest of sneaks. My brother, Bueno, okay. But is there much of a difference between him? Not a huge difference between him. It is good to keep my vassals happy. So, I think I'm going to have to put my vassal in there for that one. Okay, so at least those positions are now filled. So that's something. I can invite knights. I can pay homage. I can petition my liege. Alright, I have to choose a lifestyle. I've got to try and break out of my position and become king. Now, this is saying I get bonus experience if I pick something in the learning tree. And I've already got scholar boosted. So I don't think I necessarily need anything from this tree. So I'm not going to pick it. So instead, focusing on the people and understanding their motives. I don't know if that's what I want. Focus on understanding people and their motives, how to handle other realms, and how to win the unwavering loyalty of your subjects. Focus on control of your realm, honorable conduct, and the strategies that will win you wars. I think army is going to be important. I'm gonna go with authority focus. And which one will I go down? Enduring hardships, fort level, hard rule, absolute control. Overseer might be my best bet. Alright, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Maybe I'll change my mind in a minute. I'm already off to war because my dad had started a war, and fingers crossed I can win this. So let's go. Wait, okay, there's more things to be done up here. Okay, you can make Hildeberg Fever into a shield maiden. Who the fuck is Hildeberg Fever? My sister. Okay. I can do that. It doesn't mean I have to do it right now. I can declare wars on places. That is good. Family members can get married. Twitch Fever. I've named everybody weird names if you're new to the stream. Hey! Ahoy hoy! Happy Tuesday, Jen. Welcome to the weirdness. You are in line to inherit titles. Okay, I'm first in line for the Lordship of Caridington. I can imprison Redea, but I wouldn't want to. So that's a thing. Alright, so we're picking up where everything left off, Jen. We got a new kind of character that we're playing with, so let's see how I get on with this fight over here. To the modest Laserdisc, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joining my daughter Anya in holy matrimony. May God grant you long life and many children. Fingers crossed. Excellent. Alliance formed with Captain Fakna MacCupra of Gallow Glasses. Excellent. Okay, Powell can no longer continue increase control in county. Why is that? Endless toil? Jeez, I got overwhelmed by stress pretty fucking fast. That's not good. Sometimes I feel like the entire world rests upon my shoulders. My responsibility as Earl of Dublin are endless. I hardly have a moment to myself. Jesus, lads. I can become a drunkard. I can be irritable. Or I can just say, fuck it. I don't want to become... I don't want to do any of these things. That was very dramatic music, by the way. Just put up with it. Life is hard. Life is pain. You know? How the fuck did I lose this war? Okay, we are gonna have to call in all of our pals. Okay, good. Thank you for joining me in this war that my dad started and not me. Alright, good. Everyone's gonna come. This is great. Dublin is under siege? Wait, what? They're attacking me? Well, that is wild. Okay. Yeah, they're saying I can hire mercenaries. I understand. Right, this is not going well. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My brother's surrender has copulated with my courtier Morian. Oh, good for him. Such things cannot be accepted outside of marriage. Do I care? He's my chancellor. These accusations are not but lies. Secret exposed. My brother's surrender has brought forward undeniable evidence that my niece Sean was fathered by none other than him. How could my own brother do this to us? Surrender. Do you not know this means to our family? Well, surrender's a bit of a fucking agent. Okay, so where... Hey everybody, where's my backup? Can we sort that out? I'm losing these fights really badly. How am I losing them so much? Well, it's a good thing I'm going with... yeah, invite knights, send heralds. I need more knights and shitheads. Army. Right, disband army. And let's see how we can fix this. Create men-at-arms regiments. Yeah, Bondies. They seem pretty good. Bowman, 14, 18, 25, 10. Okay. I don't have bowmen, footmen, light footmen, caballeros. Yeah, create bowmen. You can call allies to war. Yeah, call to war. Oh, this spends 750. Fuck no, I can't do that. Alright. That spends 150. Yeah, I can do that. I can spend 150 on this. Okay. We've declared war on King John III. We've declared war on England? You fucking lunatic. My brother's surrender has been named as the real father of the unborn child of my courtier Morian. Had he no thought for the honor of this family? I think I'm going to have to arrest my brother, guys, if this keeps going on. This is a whole thing that's happening. My nephew's been taken prisoner. Jesus, lads. Alright. This is all kicking off. Raise all armies. Okay. Okay. We don't want to get caught by these fuckers. No, we got caught. Alright, this is bad. Can I just like white piece this shit out? Surrender. Alright, just like, I don't want this war. Fuck you and your war. Alright, and I lost my steward somehow? I don't know. Everything's falling apart, guys. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. First of all, manage my domain. Ugh, let me deal with you in a minute. My vassal. Alright. She might cheer up now. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My sister YouTube has copulated with her lover's skyboard. Jesus, my lads, they're all fucking sluts. Yeah, true. I really feel that one, Jen. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try and cover for this as much as I can, but like... Okay. What the fuck am I gonna petition my liege for? Okay. So. I am escorted to the High King Guriz throne room where he beckons for me to approach and address him. I deftly present the evidence of my claim to the earldom of Oriel and highlight his strength over that of Duke Maynok. After listening to the speech, he sits in silence for several moments as he mulls my petition over. Eventually, he addresses me. You make some good arguments, but if I am to agree to your request, I will need something in return. Surely you see it would benefit both of us if we come to an arrangement. Alright, so I can say, my High King, perhaps I explained it poorly. I can give him a weak hook. I get what I want. Let's try it. So, the king says, Sisuel, I require your counsel on this matter. The nobly born courtier steps forward, eagerly clutching her robe. Yes, a most elegant affair, my lord. Morgana, the High King's courtier, watches quietly from the sidelines. Perhaps I could appeal to her diplomatic nature. The High King turns back to me, his attention already moving elsewhere. I need to do something. Okay. Jesus, none of these are going to work. I know, just the thing to trip Sissul up. Ah! Okay. That's annoying. Wait, is this guy gonna, like, win England? He just might, you know. I gotta clean up things at home, though. Right, I gotta imprison YouTube, I think. As per my orders, YouTube is now to be confined to her home. I posted some of my guards to ensure she's compliant with the house arrest. And then I gotta also... Wait, why can't I imprison my brother? Did I just let him go? Here he is, surrender fever. Ooh, surrender has managed to avoid capture and has fled to the countryside. Okay, well, that's him on the run. Okay, so I have a new chancellor position. Pavel is the best at it. But he's 26, so I can't move him off Marshall. Shit, I need to hire people. Okay, I'm gonna marry a bunch of fucking people off. Hold on. So this guy, this shithead can marry. Let's marry him to... What age is he? 22? Let's marry him to... well, we want someone who's really good at diplomacy, right? Okay, Likey is 21 at diplomacy, so let's make that happen. Then... Excellent. So, can I make her... No, I can't. Why can't I make her? She's not my wife. My nephew keeps getting taken prisoner. It's crazy. Right. I gotta begin a sway plot on this fella, I think. Start scheme. I need him to like me. Okay, I'm fine. We can look at a little new perk. Okay, so that means I can get better at this, which is important. I guess reassign her. Then I'll have her do, yeah, court politics. So that way, foreign affairs, steward. Okay, so what? Who's my goods? My best. My best is steward. Okay, bueno, I guess. All right. None of these people are very good at any of this. Countess Eleanor really does not like me. probably why we've only had one kid together. My Chancellor Maakir has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Prince Bernavos, blah blah blah, is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. Oh, good work. Well done. Okay. Available perks. Okay, so what we need... Well, gallant. Strategist. Okay, let's do the strategy thing. He's smart, so that plays into his character. He would be a strategist. He's not a big beefy brute. So wait, how are we losing this war? I don't have a court physician. That's not great. I also don't have a bodyguard. Ooh. So DVD is gonna be shit at that. Court physician, poor. Everyone's shit at it. Marina would be a good antiquarian, but I don't really need one. Daydreaming about books. So, by their very nature, Ting meets can often be extremely boring. If tempers don't flare and no one gets dramatic, then it's just a long list of low-ranking freemen discussing poetry, affairs, and standing out in the rain. Petty affairs. I read poetry affairs. Petty affairs. Yet, as Earl, I am required to be here. Growing older every second. Watching the men of Dublin talk each other to death. Wishing for a war to save me from this living hell. Must stay awake. This is pointless. I'm taking a nap. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. Negotiate release. Renounce claims. Banish. Take the vows. Gain weak hook. I don't read. Like, do I need to tell them to renounce their claims? Take the vows, I guess. Yeah, I don't want her to stay in my prison, so let's just do that. My sister Hildenberg II has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Fever Dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Alright. Well, the name that they gave me there is Kolbjorn, which we are not doing, because we like our dumb names around here. Kolbjorn... Oh, she's married to Pavel. Okay, he's the hottie that we got in the house. All right. Let's name them after this biscuit that I'm eating. Which is a caramel cookie. So let's name them Caramel. Very much a boy's name. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Farewell. Okay, so we swayed our bishop. So he likes me a bit more. That's good. We need to train commanders. That's important. Countess Grania gains the trait pregnant. Way! My wives are paying off. Excellent. I need a son. I mean, my heir is dementia. That is literally the name we gave her, so bit worrying. And Anya gained the trait pregnant. See? Some people like me. Alright, so let's change our sway thingy to our vassal because the bishop likes me now. So that's good. I'm going to set... Who am I going to set? Okay, nobody really, I suppose. $222 shoulders. That's really shit. Really, really, really shit. Oh, we're winning the war though. That's fun. Me and him don't get on. What is... Prince Mail? How far down the line am I? No, I'm nowhere near the line of this. Claimants. Yeah, nowhere near it. Earldom of Leinster. I'm not even anywhere near this. To the brooding laserdisc, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, Mayor Kieran, and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. You are not the man I thought you were. Well, whatever. Jeez, I just spilled Coke everywhere. I'm not the man I thought I am. You no longer have an alliance with Fakna Makar as Kungala became because he is no longer a ruler. Jesus, alright. With a tired yet blissful smile, Grania presents me with a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit? Earl. Earl. That is the name he's going to get. Okay. Can I marry Princess Katrina? No, I cannot. She's already married. My son, with a tired yet blissful smile, Anya presents me with a perfect little son. This is the second kid that gets nothing, so sorry mate, but too late is gonna be your name. You missed it. Mental break, dark thoughts. I lost my steward. How the fuck did that happen? Your brother Bueno died from his internal injuries. Jesus. Fuck, nobody's good at this. Mayor. Reassign, I guess. Donating to charity will make up for my sins. Maybe a couple of drinks will help. Alright, I think we're going to become a drunkard, lads. There you go. What chancellor can I get in? Steward and vassal. Oh, fuck. Sure. So, my brother Surrender has brought forward undeniable evidence that my nephew Marion was fathered by none other than him. How could my own brother do this to us? Jesus. Surrender, do you know what this means to our family? Surrender is a fucking joke, lads. I gave him the right name, though. I have nobody on my council. Why do I have nobody? Nobody wants to come help me. Hold on. Do you want to work with me? Everyone wants money, and I've no money. Yes, I know I'm in debt. A commoner of Irish heritage has been accosted in the streets of Dublin over some minor offence. By making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince them, my steward Mayor Kier, the equally Irish, of my good character. But I might risk alienating my Norse god peers. Good Norse Gael peers. So, yeah, sorry, love. Sway plot on hers not going very well. Oh, if Lord Kenjamin Optimuson. Piety. Okay, can I do it? No. Alright, hold on. The Blade of St. George. I have seen heathens fight. I know with what great viciousness they strike down the faithful. In the name of St. George, I will stand against them with the courage he grants me. I will not rest until I have laid waste to the enemies of God. I'm a holy warrior, apparently. Alright. My courtier Mirren has given birth to a daughter, since the little one is part of the Fever Dynasty. Is she? How? I gotta marry this woman off. Find spouse. She's 23. This guy's actually pretty cool. So let's make him do it. Who is their name? Who? So I don't know who they are. To the perceptive Laserdisc, I will gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier Merrin and my son and heir Fedelmid will be joined in holy matrimony. May they find strength and support in their union. Excellent. Now, I am still trying to find fucking anybody to make this chancellor position. Wait, can I, like... Mayor Slane? Yeah, I'm gonna swap Slane out. So, listen, Slane may be shit at this. Oh no, I can't have her do this. She's one. She has one diplomacy. Okay, hold on. Hereriker. You can do it. 11, that's fine. Alright. Hurricane left the prison. That's where we're at. We're waiting for people to leave prisons so that I can hire them back into my... Can I just, like... Commander promoted. My Marshal, Pavel, has been showing off. Oh, very well. Come serve me. I will take anybody at this point. Thank you for that. Countess Anya's pregnant again. Good one. Good girl, go girl. A1, Sharon, A1. Alright, so do I still have anybody who can be a court physician? Nope. Dementia, my daughter. Although she's 50. Alright, let's have Dementia do it. At least she's smart. She'd be shit, but at least she'd be smart. Councillor Slane died of old age. Alright. Well, you know what? She was always a pain in the arse anyway. My wife will be very good at this. So let's have her do it. Mayor Kiar has gained opinion on me. Good, good, good. Alright. So that's working well. So let's turn my swaying attentions to my wife. Let's see if I can get my wife to like me. Okay, perk, good. So, engineer for destruction. My naval speed increases. Heavy infantry screen, spearman screen, movement speed. Oh, my toughness goes up. Let's get all of that because the toughness of my guys is shit. There's not a lot of good things happening here. My daughter! Way! Anya is bored. Anya is bored? She's born. She has born me a child. She hasn't bored me a child. There's a good old-fashioned fever name, which is breakfast fever. So it's I'm gonna call it Breakfest. Yeah, I misspelled it, but let's go with it. It's a breakfest. It's a festival for breaks. That's what we're doing. All right. Where the hell are we now? So little money. Do I need a court tutor? I don't think so. My scheme power increases though. Oh, that's only the learn language scheme power. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to go as my court tutor. Sorry. It'll save me so much money. Seneschal. That gives me control, growth, and opinion bonus. Okay, so she's gonna stay in that position. I do need a bodyguard. And Koenig is half good at it, so let's have him do it. Okay. Is second in line. Can we have this kid killed? Murdered? 9% chance of success. That's not great. Jesus. So we just have a chunk of England now. I say we. I need to become king. I don't know how to do it. Okay, Laserdisc the third gained opinion of me. Okay, that's good. Okay, and her record, Pavel has basically trained people to be better. That's good. Disinherit? What am I doing with this, lads? Oh, does my wife like me now? But she likes me 3. She likes me that much. She likes me 3. I can get a claim on Ormond. I mean, there's not much point when I have no fucking money or knights. I think we're getting close to the idea that, like, I've lost this go. So my little heir is become bossy. That's fun. Yeah, it's not gonna get any better from here. I mean, like, I know theoretically I could pull some shit back, but, like, I feel like we're several generations away from making that happen. So, because, like, everyone has, like, more, like, army than me. I'm, like, I think I fucked it. I think I'm gonna have to call it. I think I'm gonna have to say, alright, I failed. Let's try again. Alright, that's it. We're doing it. Hour into the stream, and we're calling it. We failed. High King Garrett is being attacked by Earl Bar. Oh, okay. Hold on. This has just got interesting. So I've been asked to join a rebellion against the king. So this will decide it, I guess. we're going to see if I get wiped out, which I have a feeling I will. That's the blaze of glory that brings an end. My petty, petty shit. Run away. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Yeah, no, that's over. So let's do the thing, lads. Let's do the thing. Let's call it. Time of death. 58 minutes into the stream. And 1187 AD. It's over. So. Exit game. Exit to main menu. Alright, we're doing it. Okay. New game. Now, we're going to do it again. But this time with experience and hopefully more sense. I won't make as many mistakes as I made last time. So, we're going to create our own character once more. I'm excited, I'm jazzed. We're gonna make this happen. Okay. So. We are going. Once again, we're going to start in Dublin. So we're going to do it the same, but this time different. We're going to create our own ruler. So, first name, Aaron. Right, we are going to... okay. Sexual orientation. We are heterosexual. We are male. I know it's very boring, but, you know, I am. Dynasty. Right. The name of our dynasty is the Twitch Dynasty. We are going to make our logo the Twitch logo. Oh, hold on, I have to remind myself what the Twitch logo even looks like. 1 second. Oh yeah, okay. Oh god, I don't know. So it's purple. I mean, that's fun. At least that's a fun color, right? Okay, so let's see. Twitch. Like and subscribe. Or no, it's not subscribe. It's like smash. Oh, why can't I write M? There you go. Smash that follow button. Exclamation mark. Alright, that's our motto. Alright, we're gonna start coat of arms from scratch. The background is going to be purple. And our emblem. How can I make this Twitch like emblem? Abstract, crosses and knots. Tribal seals. Oh, I think we can probably do it from this. Oh yeah, we can toadstool it from this. Hold on. I mean, this is kind of it already, right? Can I make it bigger? Yeah, we can. Okay. Flip x-axis? Yeah, that's more like it. And then, I guess move up a little bit. Alright, either way. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The fever, the Twitch Dynasty. All right, and then my realm. That's like a thing. I don't care about that. Okay, so this is a part that I kind of glossed over the first time round, and we are not doing that again. We have points up here that we need to take advantage of. So let's add. What kind of education have I got? I'm gonna say that I am an insightful thinker, because I believe that I am. What personality traits have I got? Well, let me tell you. I am... What does forgiving get me? Good at diplomacy. Compassionate. It reduces my dread. Arbitrary has a dice on it. Gets me worse at stewardship. Okay, I don't like any of these. Okay, so that's... What am I really? Well, I'm kind of lazy. This is true. But I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to pick that one. Because that says that I lose stress easier because I'm lazy. Well, let me tell you, folks. In real life, no. I'm an anxious motherfucker. So, let us... make me... generous. Less income. No, I don't want that. Greedy. More income. Bad diplomacy. That's fine. Don't care. I'll make that up elsewhere. I'm calm. Let's say I'm calm. I'm not in real life, but... Oh, patient. Okay, that's good. I'll go with that. And then let's make me honest. Okay, that brings my diplomacy back up. Right. Other traits. I am a hunter. Why not? Right. I am an architect. I do like buildings. And I am mystic. What does mystic get me? Oh, more learning. Okay, I don't really necessarily need that. Hashishaya? Hashishia. Stress loss. That improves that, but it does make me bad at stewardship, so let's not do that one. Alright, let's give me a good one. Let's give me a scholar? Yeah, let's do that. And that gives me some points to play with left over, so let's improve some shit. Okay. Let's make me a little bit younger. Alright. 20. Let's start out at 20. And let's give me another trait. I'm a humble. Yeah, let's give me humble. Oh, and I have a little bit left. A little bit left. What can I get out of this? Oh, not a lot. Curious. Journaler. Oh, that looks good. Learning and stress loss. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Boom. Alright, so we're at 399 of our 400 points. Excellent. Now we've got a bunch of things that make us better at shit. It says my diplomacy and martialness is poor. My learning is very, very high. I'm going to lower that one to raise my martialness up a little. Alright. I'm not married. Change appearance. Let's make this a handsome devil. Arctic? No. Northern? I mean, like, let's be real. I'm quite northern. Yeah, I guess I am northern. None of these look like me. Arabic, Asian, West Central Europe, Northern. Alright, let's go with this. Customize further. Body fat medium, sure. Bust size. Making me a little bit taller. Skin color, pale as fuck. Let us make hairstyle. Blondie. No, I'm not that blonde anymore, so we'll make it more like that. Sandy. Old berserker. That's kind of cool. Jarl. I like that. And then, yeah, let's just keep the schmig. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, finish appearance. Finalize. Submit. Alright. Yeah. Game rules. We are gonna go for Iron Man. Apply. Alright, folks. It begins again. Let us see if we can do it better this time round. Boom. Alright. Let us save this as Twitch. Save. Alright. So, lots of things to do. No player heir. I know this. I have to get married first and have the bibes. They're saying learning will unlock a bunch of shit. Is there anything in here that I actually care about? Church and state, don't really care about that. Buy claim. You can use the buy claim interaction if I'm a scholar. Cultural fascination. Your rewards get additional skills. Oh, and can become your friends. Interesting. Carefree. What? Alright, hold on. Scholarship focus. Doesn't really matter. Let's make it theology focus. Let's like somehow become like really great at religion. Scholar pedagogy, scientific, cultural fascination, progress. Oh, okay. We're gonna go with scholar then, and we're gonna start with unlock. Beautiful. Pedagogy. Right, so that's that one done. I am not married. Well, let's fucking fix that. Let us get somebody. Oh, she's already a great choice. The truth speaker. She's quick, she's smart, she's good at diplomacy, something which I am not good at. Yeah. Let's make it happen, I think. I don't see a better option straight off the bat. Yeah. They will accept. Boom. Okay. So, Gay should be married. Says I'm above my domain limit? That can't be right. How many fucking domains do I have? Oh, of these. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Well. Let me give the one that's furthest away to somebody else. So. What gives me the least amount of things? Well, this one's the furthest away. So let's grant to... do I don't have any relatives yet or anything. If I grant it to a local who's of the Gaelic culture, the... Okay. That's a thing. But I've reduced my domain holdings, which is good. Alright. I can declare a shit ton of wars. I can take a concubine. Hello. No, we'll think about that later. I have few champions. Alright, well, there's a lot of things to be sorted out here, lads. There's a lot of things to be sorted out here. First of all. Right. Let's just move for a second so I can get my wife. To the sensible Jarl Aaron of the Sudreyar, I will gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined in with my daughter Saga in holy matrimony. Sega. I'm going to call her Sega now. You may find strength and support in your union. Excellent. Now, you, madam, what are you very, very good at? The court politics. Patronage. Let's do patronage. That'll be interesting. Right. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, you're going. Oh, we gotta get some people in our court that are better than him. Hold on. Hey, lackadaisical. Welcome. You're just in time. Lackadaisical, thank you very much. Do people not often get that right? I could apologize for their terribleness. You're just in time. I've literally just started a new campaign. My last one went absolutely terribly. So we're gonna kick off a new one now, and I'm already just like I haven't even pressed play for more. I'm 5 days in, so if you're used to this sort of game, you know what it's like. Alright, we're gonna recruit this guy, of course. He's deadly at a bunch of stuff. Okay. Velcro, make yourself comfortable. Put your feet up. Enjoy yourselves. Welcome to the channel. Ah, nice, nice. Well, I mean, if you see my previous videos, you'll see the things of what not to do. Really went sideways. However, I'm confident that I have learned so much, because that was my first ever Dynasty. This is now my second. And so I feel like I've learned a lot, and we're going to get somewhere. But yes, Who is Gaming 2020? If you have... Yeah, you're learning what to do. Okay, so you think... Now, how long have you been playing for? How long have you been learning the craft? Inherit England. Well, at the moment, I mean, England is not particularly one thing. So, maybe... You actually did inherit England? No way. That's wild. I don't even know. Well, I mean, that took... that must have... was that an on purpose thing? Or was that an accidental, like, oh wow, I just inherited it? Thank you very much, Lackadaisical. I appreciate the cheeky lurk. And the follow. Enjoy your work. Alright, so... we're still trying to feckin' get ourselves set up here. We need to replace this guy. Stat. Alright, so... Well, if I replace... Oh, is there anyone better for this? Yes, Folky can be much better at this. Alright, so reassign. I'm gonna basically clean house a little bit over here, in hopes that it will allow me to improve a few things. Really need to get rid of the steward, but I haven't got the person to do it yet. So let us see. Okay, so we need to find people. Let's get the game moving again. Let's get some money coming in. We need that to happen. Right, who have we got hanging out at course? Who is particularly good? So my courtier... Oh, nominate successor. Alright, well, for now, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have an heir soon. I only just got married. Give me some time, guys. Not part of the... Yeah, no one's part of my dynasty yet. Jesus. Alright, game. Calm down. Okay, things are already unsafe. Kind of by accident. In my last life, my son's wife had a claim on the entire country of England. So I went to war and won, and she was put to the throne, and my son and her had one daughter and one son. And I'm playing the son now because the son died while he was at war. I love it when it plans and comes together, right? Yeah, it can be wild sometimes. This game, I'm learning very quickly, this game is a fickle mistress. There's an active election in the Kingdom of Alba. Oh, so I pick a title heir. Okay. So they're telling me to pick someone in my dynasty so that I have someone of power in there. But I don't have anyone in my dynasty yet. So let's just pick someone who's like smart, yeah? And that's their jester. And I mean, like, that's just fun. So there we go. We've done it. Okay, I can hire a court physician. Is there anyone who would be good at it? No. So let's go looking for a court physician. Okay, start search. Determine personal deity. Jeez, I haven't played this like culture before, so this is interesting. I finally got a son. It's my 4th child. Wow. Yeah, actually, sorry. Does this... I can have concubines. Do I need a concubine? I don't think so. Yeah, I need a bodyguard, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Necton. Appoint. Why have I got so many champions? That seems strange to me. Oh, I guess this is what they call, like... commanders? Or knights? Knights. That's what they call knights. Okay. I'm getting used to this. Court physician... Okay, so we've increased control. Oh, no, he hasn't finished that. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Alright, so let's look at our military. I haven't looked at our military yet. So, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we really need to improve that. So, we've got Vigimen. Let's create more than that. The Huskarls are pretty baller, but they're a lot of money. Champions. I guess just like light footman for now. I can't even afford that. Damn. Okay, we need money. Okay, let's also like sway this guy over. He's my steward and champion, and he seems to hate me. He's club-footed. How is he my champion? Let's make him like me. Let us also... invite champions. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get more of them in the city. How are you naming your kids who is gaming? Because I have been giving them the dumbest names possible. Because it amuses me. Or are you taking that part seriously? This world is full of dangers, even to a Jarl and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. Alright, so... Porstein is a poet. Hardly much use to me. And then Carrie is a charismatic negotiator. Well, I mean, neither of these have impressed me. I need someone who's got some sort of like... I was going for the random English name. Oh yeah, that's fair. I put far too much thought into my stupid name, so... Ooh, there's fighting going on over here. Okay, got additional taxes. That's good. Money, money, money. Decision available. Hold Grand Bloat. It is time that all the Subdrahir come together to make sacrifices to the gods. These rituals not only bind the faithful together, they confirm my place as Jarl of the land. Ooh, this is cool. Very interesting. Oh, matter of life and death. A recent argument between two of my champions, Mancini and Nekchan, has escalated drastically. Apparently, the two were playing a game of Hnafatafl and got to arguing about the exact rules in minutes. The board was swept aside and fists were flying. Now both champions have openly challenged each other to Holmgang. The duel is sure to be dramatic, but as a sworn member of my household, they need my permission to go ahead with the fight. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna make some money on this because I'm gonna bet on it, and I'm gonna bet on. It looks like Nekton is the man to bet on. Oh, no way. Nekton was killed. Fuck. Well. He's no longer my bodyguard. Good. He wasn't good enough, I guess. Jarl or peasant, high or low, does not matter in the end. We are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. Send for the physician now! Okay. We've Borstein, who we know is bad. And Carrie, who... Jesus Christ, lads. Neither of these guys are good. Come on now. We're gonna go with this guy. Okay, so he worked his magic so far. I'm feeling brighter. That's good. Okay, more court people have arrived. So let's find people who are good at shit. Let's find someone who's good at stewardship. None of them. Who's very smart? Valdemar, I guess? I said £5 for him to join my court. That's fine, we'll do that. Spouse, up to the task. Some of my counsellors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Saga when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. So, who could use my help the most? Mancini. I need her to help Mancini. He loses his opinion of me, but, like, who cares? He already hates me a lot. There you go. He's already gone up 2. That's good. Alright, that's helped a lot. You're trying to take Wales. Oh, well. Good luck with that. I hope that the valleys treat you well. Right. New bodyguards. Valdemar. Well, no, I want Joffrey. He killed the last one. There you go. That's what you get. Okay, so it says I can start wars, but I want to build my military up first before I try something like that. Oh, it says I actually don't need money to open these up. I just need... Okay, this is good. This is good. So let us open up then Bondi. Yeah, let's open up Bondi. So I only need prestige to do this. This is actually pretty cool. Right. Let us also make then. So we have Bondi, who are spearmen. We have Vizhmen, who are archers. Let's make Huskarls. Huscarls are badass. Let me tell you. And the Scots at the same time. Sure, you're crazy. Crazy, I say. Have you been taught nothing about having a two-front war? Okay. My old self. Okay, so I'm not sick anymore. Hey! You do have 20,000 troops. Okay. I mean, far be it for me to tell you what to do. Alright, well, let's make Dublin where my troops, first of all. Rally points. Okay, sway, compliments. To make my steward Mancini more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I'll be sure to mention his... Alright, so let me learn about this guy. He's content, he's arrogant, but he is just. Okay. His soaring ambition? Empathy and kind heart? I don't think he's got any of those. Loyalty and sense of honor? I don't think he's got any of those either. Keep it short and professional, I guess. He may respect that more. Okay. Conquer Duchy. Duchy of Ulster. Conquer County. Earldom of Oriel. Invade Kingdom. Kingdom of Ireland. Ooh, Jesus, no. Subjugate Chieftain Conglach. Okay. New perk, new perk. Alright, let's get that. Scientific. Okay. Let's do the fascinations. Oh yeah, let's make this happen. Conquer County. Declare war. Oh yeah. Join these lads. Wait, no. Go back. It's all kicking off. You got an unpressed claim on the Earldom of Galrildil. Excellent. I like this music. It's kind of topping, right? Okay. I'm being raided. Bastards. Normally I'd have a go, but we're in the middle of something else right now. Alright, so let's go beat up Leinster. Does my wife like me? Ugh. Damn. That was a pretty harsh battering. Here we go again. beaten. What did it they? I lost 44, they lost 194 in the first one. I lost 31, he lost 126 in the second one. It's just gonna get worse. He's gonna get beaten up by my 322 now. Oh no, we beat them. That's not what I wanted. He's gonna think he's hot shit now. What? He hammered me in that one. Alright. I'm gonna dismiss this army. That should never have happened. And this one. Move rally point to Dublin. So I've captured a bunch of enemy combatants. Now, oh hey, I won. Alright. So, enforce demands. Thank you very much. I now own Leinster. Excellent. Now, what I want to do here... Okay, I'm gonna... Domain limit, so I'm gonna give away another Scottish one. The Age of the World. I have been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my Hogfodi, Ingilborg, urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the elders and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? Wow. There's some crazy going on here now. A reasonable point. I should consult with more. Okay, we'll do that. I'll consult with more. Hello.
Hello.
I'm streaming. Mwah. I love you. My wife, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so we're giving away this grant to local Gaelic culture people. Yeah. Alright, so we don't have to worry about my domains. Sway Gaelic culture. A commoner of Gaelic heritage has been accosted in the streets of Yale over some minor offence. By making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince my steward Mancini, the equally Gaelic of my good character, but I might risk alienating my Norse peers. I don't really care, but I want Mancini to like me, and he doesn't. So let's do... I don't know if I lose prestige if I say the Gaels are good people, so I have to keep the prestige because I'm low on prestige. Sorry everybody. I guess the Gaels are shit after all. Expand all? Yes. Thank you. Okay. So let's get back to business, which I believe is... Oh, raise runestone. Yeah, we will. Love a good runestone. Says it'll call me stressed because I'm humble, but like... So let's do it in Leinster, where I got rid of the last guy. Yeah! I'm known for dedication to my faith. Alright. Okay, so... Invite claimants. Write that down. Okay. The Norse play in Eel. It has been brought to my attention that Hafrun, a renowned Norse playwright, intends to hold a performance of his work entitled 2000 Subjair Nights. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness a Hafrun play with my own eyes. Pious Night at the theatre it is. Still no heir. Does my wife not want to, you know... As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear that Harafin is so well known as a literary... Harafin is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I am witnessing the events of the heroic sagas unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold Ymir's work myself. Once the play is drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Harafin. You must teach me to interpret the heroic sagas as you do. Cost me 15 quid, but I gain piety, which I have a good bit of. Don't have to worry about it. I could write better than this, because I'm a journaler. I lose stress. Okay, let's do that. This is fun. I haven't played this kind of challenge before. A Norse play of my own. It has been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Harafin, and as the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire my own work. Searcher's Inferno is a work deserving of being called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. The only question that remains is who should play the lead role. Myself in disguise, of course. That's hilarious. Host is a natural charmer. Okay. Folky with term words. And Folky is my marshal. And this is a diplomacy. He's 16 diplomacy. Okay. Let's do that. Dramatic debut. I take my seat amongst the audience, watching Folky as he begins his performance of my masterpiece. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am assured that I outdid myself and showed Harafin how a real Australian writes a play. I don't understand any of these words. What a great night for Australians everywhere. Huzzah! Alright, so I can unlock a new perk. Open-minded or planned cultivation. Let's do open-minded. We're going to go down this track anyway. Wait, do I get another perk? Oh, I do. Alright. Well, what's apostate? Different faith opinion. Oh, okay. Unlock. My level of fame has gone up. I am obscure. Wonderful. Varangian adventures. You're able to start a Varangian adventure. For the duration of the tribal era, this type of war is available to allow you to start a new life in a distant land, far from the cold shores of your homeland. Okay, I don't want to do it though. But I understand. In the Mormerdom of the Outer Hebrides, they believe in insularism, and they do not pray to Odin. Hofgodli, Ingelborg, condemns it as heresy, but the people ask for understanding. How they worship is none of my business. Yeah, it is none of my business. I don't care. I can do what I want. Okay, so low county control in Leinster. Okay, I gotta increase that. Hey, buddy, get in there. Okay, so I can declare some wars. Conquer county. Their war. Let's do it. Alright, now, first of all, got some prisoners, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do. Is this guy any good at stuff? No, not really. No. No. Okay, so I can ransom them. I get no money for him. I get 1 for her. That's not great. And no money for him. Okay, so what I am gonna do. Demand conversion recruit. And then her. Recruit. And then for him. Yeah, I'm gonna recruit them all. They're not particularly great at anything, but you know, might get lucky. Something good might come of it. Alright. So, raise all armies. Alright, they're all accepting their release. Watch your step now. They'll love me eventually. And now, my courtiers. Quite a few who don't like me. This is funny. Court jester, who would be good? Hehe. Alright. We fight. And fight. And fight. And fight. And fight. Yeah, we're racking up the points in the learning lifestyle. Boom. Excellent. Won it on the first fight. Brilliant. Quick and easy. Force demands. I've captured him and everything. Expand army. Don't lose too much money. Wonderful. Okay. So, I've more... duchies than I can shake a stick at. Oh, I'm being raided. Well then, let's raise our armies again then, shall we? And beat up these raiders. Let's kick these fucking guys' asses. Go on, get up there. Fuck you, raiders. Just gonna keep going after them. Teach them a lesson. To the modest Jarl Aaron of Sudraher, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor Chefs and Kettle, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you're even someone that I one day be proud of to call my friend. Well, I am pretty great. You have heard correctly. Alright, I'm going to disband the armies out. I've sufficiently kicked them up the hole. Zero armies can be disbanded? That's strange. I wonder why that is. Any courty guests that I can recruit for things? Ulfer? Yeah, Ulfer, come to my court. Now I can disband them on. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to give away any of these things. Earldom of Leinster, I guess I could. I'm not getting really much out of it. My next thing I need to increase how many like domains I can hold. Okay, my wife is doing very well in terms of smarts, but she's not doing very well in terms of bibis. And madame, I need you to get me bibis. So let us seduce. Oh, I have an empty council position. Wait, where did my spy master go? Petty Queen Freyed is of the Northman army. Oh, she went up in the world. She married the Icelandic ruler. Good for her. Oh, a vassal and champion. There you go. He'll be happy about that. Vassals love a good council position. Okay, I can hold the Grand Blot. Already got a shit ton of piety though. I feel like I need to use that piety up. Call hunt, invite claimants. Yeah, I don't think I really care about doing any of that. Let's just keep ticking away. Here's... What's the story with him? Can I declare war on him? Conquer county. Conquer duchy. Yeah. No, too much. Too big of a risk. Remember, I learned this lesson from the last time. The old woman, the hag who left me, the Kingdom of England, left me at war and died at the age of 69, and that's why I think she trolled me. She was like, yeah, baby. Hi. Of course. My wife asked him if she could eat cereal. That's hilarious. So she's just like, yeah, baby, come on, come be king of England. Lols, bye. Good luck with that. Oriel. Okay, Oriel's got a decent amount of... What about Athlone? Meath? What about this guy? Oh, I can take this guy. Conquer county. Conquer duchy. No, not much of a difference really. Subjugate. See, that's a lot. Invade kingdom. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, conquer county. I want that loan. Declare war. Let's do it! Okay, raise all armies. I'm still cursing her around 20 years after that happened. As you should, sir, as you should. I'd also now be very paranoid about all of your, Wait, someone else trying to get at loan? Hey. I call this war first. Thank you very much. How dare they? I might call on my buddy to come help with this one. Depending on how this goes. Oh, romance. Okay. In the middle of war. Why not? I am walking the gardens with some of the lords at court when I notice my wife, High Chiefess Saga, approaching. I step aside to let her pass, but to my great surprise, she blocks my path and kneels before me. Before I have time to properly process this turn of events, High Chiefess Saga begins to sing. I quickly recognize the tune. It is a famous Norse love ballad. I've heard it performed countless times, but never with such skill and passion. The intense emotions of the song are mirrored in Saga's gaze, which is set on me. She does not look away for a single heartbeat. Yeah. You flatter me, lady. I thought I was seducing her. She's seducing me. I like it. Okay, so this siege is ticking away. No one's come to hurt me yet. Oh no, wait, they sieged Breffni? What? I'll take that back in a second. Don't you worry. This cheeky guy. I'd almost finished off sieging Athlone too. Who do you think you are? Get up out of it. Okay. Get back to sieging Athlone now. Not endorsed by my religious figurehead. My Hafgati. I need to fix that soon. Your neighbour Petty King Artgal has won against Fricker Bill. They're trying it again. These guys are bad at this. Yeah, it feels like. God damn it. Stone of Glass. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle with the aid of a stone glass. Even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Imbjorg, I require your assistance. I need one of these stones. So I lose 50 quid, but I guess I get like glasses essentially. Sell everything which is impossible to read. I gain money and lose stress. Am I that stressed right now? No. I can afford the 50 quid. Let me get some glasses. Okay, so available perks. Scholarly circles. Alright. Now I feel like this whole thing's gone on too long. We're gonna siege Athlone. And actually, will I call on my ally? Fuck it, let's call him in. Excellent. Well, with this life I started Ireland's second golden age. Hey, listen. We could use the good news, right? So wait, so have you now got Scotland and Wales under your rule? By getting England. Yeah, that's the thing. If we had thought ahead and invaded them first, you know? Oh, you haven't got them yet. Okay. Well, I believe in you. You can do it. Okay, 5 months until this. What was that noise? Was there a tiger? There might have been a tiger. That's what I'm going with. Alright, here we go. A gift of labor. Everyone appreciates a gift. Perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that will make a real impression on my wife. An embroidery featuring her house crest. Commission poetry on the joys of life dedicated to her. A wood carving of a castle. Is it a wood carving of a castle? I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I would enjoy that. Thank you very much for the wood carving of a castle you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Well, hey, nice. We're winning her over, folks. Pregnancy! Yes, it worked! We got her pregnant. Yeah, 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 yeah. We got her pregnant. Ba, 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 ba. I got this lady pregnant, not you. I can get you pregnant if you want. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Haishida Saga, is bearing my child. Finally. Excellent. It's all going my way. Come on. 3 days left. 2 days left. 1 day left. Boom. Okay, now all I have to do is just take back Breffni, and then this war is won, my friend. See, though, what I mean about, like, picking your battles? Because, you know, I had a distinct advantage over this dude, but this is still being longer than it should have been. which reminds me, actually, my military. Let's add some... Oh, I don't have any... Well, one of the countries that are in Wales is gone. Okay, that's good. Let us add... Light horseman? Yeah, let's add a light horseman to this group. Prematurely, the child was not meant to be. No! My wife Saga assures me it's a way of life, but her hand lingers on her belly. Ooh, she's no longer pregnant. That is rough. After all that wooing. Okay. We just need to get the siege of Dromahair back. Soon enough the second one will be gone too. Nice, nice. So it's a steady progress. Okay, we have finally finished that war. Force demands. So be it. Okay. So, we now have a good hold on Ireland. Proof of devotion. Lord Aaron, my modest stallion. Ooh, hello. My wife, Saga, is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above her heart. My only desire is to bring your honour and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Chieftain Murgus necklace looks lovely. Oh, I'd like a necklace. Bring me something unusual. An exotic orchid, perhaps. Ooh. Okay, so... I mean, yeah, steal me a necklace. Ah, nice! Alright. I'm being raided. Fuck these guys. Where's my army? Okay, they're gone. Disband. Request, Lord Aaron, let me prove my devotion to you in a way that you deem fit. High Chiefess implores me to engineer a test of her devotion. A feat of my liking. I will have her abstain multiple days from sleep? No. Food? No. But if I do food, I gain prestige, and I can always use prestige. Oh, she... Alright, never mind. High Chiefess Saga looked gaunter and gaunter for every day that passed by, but even as her body withered, her will and devotion so strong. I find her to proclaim the challenge won, and the first thing to pass her lips is a promise of faithfulness. My devoted lady. I mean, that's kind of messed up, but alright. And when I say kinda, I mean very. Okay, we can give Athlone to somebody. Grant to a local Irish noble. A reading and ill. The celebration had come to an end and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when High Chiefess Saga was suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Saga. There is some damn small two-county country in the middle of England, so it's time I took that back. Oh, you've got to, yeah, you got to fill that hole in your donut, sir. And I say that with every meaning of that phrase. Something pious like the Summa Theologica. Let's be entertained. Riddle poems. If I do that, we get smoldering chemistry. Oh, we get that smoldering chemistry no matter what I choose. Okay. But you know what? I like to be entertained. Riddle poems it is. As the clerk reads for us, Saga seemed completely engrossed. She later approaches me. Good choice, Aaron, she says, and widens her stance. What? Widens her stance? I don't know what that means, but I can tell you what I'm thinking in my head. I can scarce remember my life was like before Saga declared her feelings for me. Those days seem so bleak and dreary, with her by my side, everything and anything suddenly seems possible. I wish we could go on like this forever, but deep down I know I must make my choice. Am I brave enough to give in to my feelings, or must I shut my heart to Saga forever? Well, I am yours now and forever. Okay, yeah. I'm yours now and forever. I'm out riding when my horse suddenly throws itself off the path. The fall is unavoidable and knocks the air out of my lungs. When I look up, I find myself face to face with a boar. Before I get a chance to scream, the beast collapses, an arrow between its eyes. Aaron, my morsel, I thought I had lost you. My hero is none other than High Chiefess Saga. Wow, she's laying it on thick. I gotta stop this. Well, that's that. Well, I'm glad you got rid of them. Okay. I think that's why plan is over. I'm going to disband all armies. Still don't have an heir, but at least my wife loves me to bits. She's my soulmate. Might have to get a concubine though. Just because I need a kid, lads. Wait. This sounds like a pregnancy thing. Yes! She's pregnant. Alright. Okay, we did it. We gained the ability to impregnate my wife. Alright, so we haven't been looking after my court for a hot minute. Let's look at it again. Okay, a lot of people in my court don't like me. That is not great. Let's get my court physician to like me. I feel like I want my doctor to like me. Starts game. Cheers. That's not great. Should I marry my son to my granddaughter? I mean, listen. How smart is your granddaughter? Because you want those traits to pass down. If she's a dummy, you're only going to end up with more dummies. These are the things you have to think about. She has a quick trait. Yeah, get that in there. Get that in there. Wait, what is cost? 153. Okay. And quite good as stewards. Oh yeah, stewards are like the most important thing, I think. You gotta make that money. Alright, this guy is working on foreign affairs. Let's have him work on domestic affairs for a while. Let's have everyone in the kingdom like me more. I don't care about anybody else. Let's have my people like me. Take a concubine. Alright. Oh! A new more daughters born! Wahey! Oh Saga, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now you have a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry my legacy. What name befits such a mighty lady? My son is clubfoot. Well, we never said women could have it all. Subscribe is the first child born to the Twitch family. My daughter, subscribe. Alright. Active election in the Kilding of Alba. Let us put down. Wait, hold on. Differences in faith. In the Mormon of the Outer Hebrides, they believe in insularism and they do not pray to Odin. Horfigurl condemns it as heresy, but the people, these people, they're crazy. Why would they ever do such a thing? Neo the Heathen, thank you very much for this, for the follow. Nice to have you on board. How they worship is none of my business. I mean, that's how I feel, but I need her to have a better opinion on me. Oh, she's got 12. I could take that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give her her thing, her joy. You can unlock a new perk for the learning lifestyle. Okay. We're almost finished this when we're flying along. Learn on the job. Counselor's primary skills added to your own. Ooh. That is good. That is good. Okay, so let's pause. Active election. So, my candidate, not part of my dynasty. He's ranked 7th. Total score of this candidate. Okay. I don't understand this. So let's just pick a steward. I don't know what any of this means. Sort by. Wait. Relevance? Okay, Flan. Seems to be the guy that everybody wants. But High Chieftain Aide is the guy who's in the job. He doesn't like me very much. So, if I don't want him, if he doesn't like me very much, that's Donald. Rank number 1. Electors. Alright. Whatever. So I don't need to take a concubine anymore because my wife is having kids now, so that's great. I only have around 150 years of the game. Well, you better hurry up and take over the UK, sir. Or madam. Liege. Trying to think of terms. Alright, well, you know what? Having taken over, let's say, a third of Ireland, and having the islands out here in Scotland, Islay and all that kind of crack, and is now 10 o'clock my time, and we've been going for just over nearly 2.5 hours. I'm going to call it quits for there tonight, folks. I will be back, if not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. There's a chance I won't be around tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed I can be around for a quick stream. But yeah, thanks for following along. This does get uploaded to YouTube every week. You can see all the old videos on my YouTube channel. Go to Aaron Fever. My name, Aaron Fever, on here on Twitch is also my name on everything. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. All that jazz. And you can also find all the comics that I write on irishcomics.ie, along going to aaronfever.com. You can find everything I do. I'm a very busy man. But thank you for joining me for our stream this evening, folks. Who is Gaming 2020? I hope you take over the whole of the UK and claim it once and for all, once again, for the mighty Irish. Neo, thanks for the follow again. Hope you catch me next time. Bye, indeed. Lackadaisical, thanks for the raid this evening as well. That was sweet of you. Until next time, smash that smash button, like that like button, squeeze that squeeze button, and kill those Brits buttons.